Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. We're going to be continuing on with our Wild Road to Legend where we're ranked 12. We're going to be continuing playing some of our Mech Shaman. We've made the modifications that we needed. We changed out the knowledge into Maelstrom portals and then the piloted sky golems into azure drakes. So hopefully that should help out a little bit with the curve and also with dealing with some of those annoying pesky, 1 HP or 2 HP minions. We are, of course, joined tonight by some of that fine wine, which we've drank quite a few glasses of. And after this little episode here, we're going to be playing some of that sweet ARAM, because I am about to done with the Hearthstone. But we're going to have a blast until then. So this is finally, we get the coin into the Mech Warper madness, right? Do we play Cogmaster first, though, or do we coin Mech Warper, Cogmaster, Zippo? I think we're gonna go Cogmaster first, because if you have a backstab, he's gonna want to use it on the Cogmaster. And plus, as soon as we play this Mech Warper, he'll be able to attack, because it'll be a 3-2, and then we can actually just coin out this Whirling. So I think this is fine. Oh, baby. That's annoying. Unfortunately, we can't play the Mech Warper and the Maelstrom. I mean, we could Lightning Bolt coin. I don't like that at all. So I think we're just gonna go with the original plan of doing this, and then we'll just go face. This guy only has one attack, which means he has to, it forces him to hero power, and he's gonna kill the Whirling, and then from there we'll just Maelstrom portal. And then we're still gonna be able to push a sizable amount of damage, and he's still gonna take another 3, and he's not gonna develop any creatures. So this feels all right, unless he has like, oh fuck. I was gonna say unless he has Fan of Knives. Then he gets to basically do the same thing, but he draws. So we could trade Spider Tank, but Maelstrom Portal basically does the same thing. Plus it summons a creature, which could be a mech or something good. Unfortunately, it's only a 2-1, but it's still a 2-1 and not a 1-1, so I can't really be too angry with that. So we have 2 burst cards and a Spider Tank in our hand, 2 damaged minions, so we're not worried about a backstab. A hero power killing probably the 3-1, right? Yeah. So the best draw is to another Maelstrom portal, because then we could trade our 2-2 into the spiders and then just go in. This is still okay. Ooh, healing totem was pretty sick heal. Heals this guy up so he can't make trade, swing into it. Our field is pretty annoying, plus the fact that we have 2 burst spells and 5 creatures on the board. So if we draw on Hanso Mechanical or another burst spell, this game is over, because we know rogues don't have any healing. Poor Colton 727. This card's so crazy though. Another Fan of Knives. Ooh, that's actually really good for him. Clears off the 2-1. He can kill off another Mech Warper. Plus he can evis something. Looks like a Shiv. Sapping a Spider Tank back to mitigate some of the damage. Makes sense. Again, Maelstrom Portal's looking pretty good. Ooh, and Hanso seems pretty nice. Divine Shield. I'll go for the deal 4 damage. Giving the healing totem Wind Fury. If I give it Taunt, it makes sense. If I give it Divine Shield, it makes sense. But Wind Fury on the totem is like the worst thing. So crazy. Crackle could end the game if it rolls for 6. Or he could leave him at 3 if it rolls for 3. Such a silly card. Such a silly card. So this basically, we could roll. Well, if we roll, what is this? That's 3, 2, that's 6. Alright. It couldn't roll the lowest amount, right? And this deck is fucking bonkers, folks. Like, I understand how this deck was in the game when Wild was around, but then again, there wasn't Maelstrom Portal, so it didn't, I guess, in the 4-drop 7/7, so it didn't make it as good, but it's still a fucking crazy ass deck. Like, I don't understand. Alright, so we're playing against a mage. Could be tempo, could be freeze, could be, what is it called? Echo? No, not Echo. Yeah, it was Echo Mage. Because Medivh or whatever. I don't like a Noyotron. We're just looking for mech warpers. Mech warpers, spider tanks, cogmasters aren't bad. Not the best thing. Yeah, mech warper, spider tank feels good. Lava burst doesn't feel bad. It's not great. So if he's playing freeze mage, we're fine. No turn one play, which is promising. I'm assuming this mech warper is gonna get frost bolted, but we still curve into spider tank regardless. The only thing, if it's good, if we get like a whirling zip-o-matic or a Noyotron, then we can play that in the same turn because it gets reduced down by 1. But either way, the curve still follows. Still follows. I turned on spectator mode, by the way, and everybody's been having fun with that. Puts a lot of pressure on me, though. I think we lightning bolt that. We'll see if he's playing freeze mage here. That doesn't tell us anything. So it could be ice block. Obviously, it's not ice barrier. So, and he didn't. If he had the frost bolt, he would have used it. Using a lightning bolt onto a mad scientist doesn't feel good because he basically generates a free secret. Mad scientist, another one of those broken wild cards. It's so crazy going from standard to wild because it's just the wild cards are so good. Oh man, so it looks like he's playing tempo mage, so that's probably a mere entity or a counterspell. Probably not an ice block. Yep. All right, so this is probably a mere entity, which means drawing into a Cogmaster or an Noyotron or something that doesn't make a deep impact is pretty important. Power Mace, super sick right now. Just trade into that and go face. This feels fantastic. Next turn, something's gonna get buffed. We still have Maelstrom Portal. Hero Power is still an option. We're doing all right, folks. We doing all right. I don't think Tempo Mage really lost anything besides Mad Scientist going into standard. But Mad Scientist wasn't really even played in Tempo Mage, right? Like, I suppose it was. Double Mad Scientist, and you just play, like, either 2 counterspells or 2 mirror entities, or 1 of each, or maybe 3. So you make sure you don't draw into one. Or maybe you play 4, so you guarantee it. But then that's 6 cards with the double Mad Scientist. And then what do you cut? Because now there's Firelands Portal. I have no fucking clue. This feels bad. Bad things are happening. Ow. Okay. So I suppose we swing Maelstrom Portal? Okay. This forces him to ping, and then he can trade. But he can't really trade in anything. Oh, baby. Okay. So I guess if he has arcane missiles, it's really bad. Frostbolt's pretty bad. So he's gonna ping that and trade there. Okay. Oh, he goes face. He's a little frisky dingo, aren't ya? Aren't you a little frisky dingo? So we could just go face with everything, theoretically, right? So we hit for 3, he gets put at 16, and then we just start going face. But I don't really like that plan. Spell power? Healing, super good. So we just have to hope Crackle doesn't fuck us. Hit above a 3. God fucking damn it. Fucking hate this game sometimes, guys. I literally fucking hate this game sometimes. This was the lowest number it could fucking roll is 3. It's 3 to 6. So it could have hit 4, could have hit 5, could have hit 6. No. No. Has to hit fucking 3. Has to hit fucking 3. Have fucking mercy. Oh my god, you can't make it up. You cannot make it up. I only value the spider tank because we have healing totem out, so it makes it kind of annoying for him. Azure Drake is a really solid draw. Dr. Boom is a solid draw. 4-drop 7/7 is a solid draw. Any of our big dick warriors. He has 3 cards in his hand. Void Crusher came for the unstable portal. So Firelands Portal's an option for him. Flame Strike's an option for him. There's a lot of still good stuff in his deck that we haven't seen yet. We've only seen one Flame Waker. We've only seen one Frostbolt. We've seen no Fireballs. The fact that he hasn't played those in a long time, the card... Oh, fuck. Well, that's not good. It's not terrible either, though. Of course, that's spell power, so I almost want a Lava Burst, but I'm not going to. Alright, so we just need to draw one damaging spell and we can win. So Lightning Bolt wins, Crackle wins, Power Mace wins, Dr. Boom wins. Bad things are happening. Okay. So he's gonna swing the Boom Bots into that. Hopefully it doesn't kill the Flame Tongue. That's still fine. So now he should trade into this. Well, he should, I don't, yeah, he should trade, he should ping the Spider Tank and then trade the Boom Bot into it. What the fuck? You just gave me the win. Thanks. So with pinging and then trading the Boom Bot in, it, like, if you trade the Boom Bot in without pinging, then it has a chance the Boom Bot to hit the Spider Tank. But if you ping it and then trade, the Spider Tank dies, the bomb can go somewhere else to like the Flame Tongue. Then you're forced to meet a top deck. And plus the Dr. Boom should have gone face because there's no reason for it because he was a high enough health total. He's already seen the first Lava Burst, so there's no point for him to think that, like, I was top decking at that point. So it was better just to risk it one more turn to guarantee the victory versus leaving the Spider Tank alive, killing a Flame Tongue that wouldn't have mattered if I had no creatures out, because I don't run charges, because you already know I'm running mechs, and there's no mech chargers. And I was just like a ball full of fucking silly goose. We need to play some of that ARAM, though. ARAM God is coming back to League of Legends, folks. The ARAM God is coming back. I wish more players played HOTS. Like, HOTS is such a cool game in my opinion, but just fucking no one plays it. Like, if I could play HOTS and people would watch it, I would totally play HOTS a lot. But no one watches HOTS. It's just like there's League of Legends for that, right? But League of Legends is, in my opinion, is a bad version of HOTS. Like, HOTS copied just any other MOBA, right? But at least they did something unique by adding different maps, and then the maps have different objectives. And the objectives are quite unique, right? Because there's some that are, you know, gather a certain amount of resources, you make your own bosses, you have to capture your own plants, you control the bosses, which can, you know, do you go after structures, do you kill people? Like, there's just a lot more than League of Legends, right? But people don't want to get off the fucking League of Legends dick hype train, because that's what they've been playing for the past 5 years, and they feel like HOTS is so much easier. But the reason HOTS is so much easier is because no one fucking plays it, and the only people who play HOTS are the people who don't like League of Legends. The people who don't like League of Legends are probably aren't very good at League of Legends. So what? Okay, I'll take it. Anyway, back to our little rant. Nah, but you know what I'm saying. So if you play that sweet HOTS, you let me know. You leave your little battle tag in the comment section, and we're gonna play some HOTS. Well, I'll play some HOTS with the subbies. How about that? That'll be our own little fucking maybe new series if I feel like it. We'll go ahead, make a new series called HOTS with the subbies, and then we'll have fun. It'll be a good time. I actually like Lightning Bolt and Maelstrom Portal. No, I don't. I like Lightning Bolt and Mech Warper. I like Lightning Bolt because I have a feeling he's gonna be playing some Slippery Dingo shit. Oh, we polished off that wine bottle. It hurts. If we coin Mech Warper, he swings, summons a creature, 1 HP. You go Annoyo. Yeah. Just don't have quick shot. Just don't have quick shot. Don't quick shot me, bro. Ooh, look at that face. Why would you go face? There's no fucking reason for you to go face. Like at all. Could lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Was it whirling? Or we Annoyotron lightning bolt. He swings, it goes down to 2, we swing. Feels alright. The reason being is because he's gonna trade, then we trade, and then we can play this, and then lightning bolt the 3-drop he plays. Unfortunately, we can no longer lightning bolt the 3-drop he plays. I guess we can, because we lightning bolt trade. Hunters have a really big issue dealing 1 damage to creatures. That's why I have no problem putting my my Mech Warper down that low. But I'm really not. I don't really care if he dies. This is fine. So now we Power Mace and kill this, or we could just ignore it and just go face with everything. But I like the Power Mace. All right. So hopefully it doesn't summon anything too crazy. Seriously. That would be a too crazy creature. I was hoping for maybe a 1/1, a 2/1, a 1/2, a 2/2, but a 2/3. You gotta be fucking jocking my chain, fam. Okay, so let's see if it's a freezing trap. Cool. I didn't really care which one it hit, to be honest. So that's why I just attacked. We'll figure out which one was better after the fact. Ooh. Okay. So it's better it hit the Mech Warper. Face, face, face. Go, go, go. Warning, warning. Savannah Highmane hits the board. We gotta go, go, go. That's one scary card. So we got us another Savannah Highmane, but this game is over. Never mind. Never fucking mind. All right. Trade, trade. 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 No. Spell power. Okay. All right, we should be all right. Spell power, I would have gone for lethal, but without it, then we don't go for lethal. But I think I messed up the order, because if we would have traded with the Annoyotron, we could have Cogmastered into the 3/2, forcing his Savannah Highmane to attack into the 3/2. But it looks like that's what he did anyway. And he doesn't run the card that allows his creatures to have charge right off the bat, so unfortunately his only chance is to Houndmaster Unleash the Hounds, but he already flared, which showed he was looking to draw a card, which means he didn't have Unleash the Hounds, which means we just win. Feels good. Feels good. All right, we'll play one more. Let's get down to 10, and then we'll call it there. And then we got to figure out recommendations for decks to play in the future. I will look for those in the comment section as well. Wild is interesting, right? I don't specialize in Wild. I don't want to pretend like I specialize in Wild, so I'm not going to spend all my time trying to build cool decks in Wild when Standard is right there, and Standard is definitely what more people play. This Wild series is just kind of for fun. It kind of makes up our free-to-play series. So it's between whether we should do our free-to-play account or basically the Wild, right? So I can do one or the other. But a ton of people were asking for Wild, so I thought I'd bring you this, but it's basically one or the other. There's no way I can do both Wild, Standard, free-to-play, deck guides, deck testings, tips, other games, and stream while this isn't my job. There's no fucking way. There's the YouTube and streaming do not make enough money for me to make this my full-time job. While I would love it to, it just doesn't. I'm no Crip, I'm no Amaz, I'm no fucking Trump. Doesn't work like that. We don't have coin, so I think we have to reverse. I think we put the 4-drop 7/7 back. We keep Mech Warper and Piloted Shredder. So we're going against Paladin. I'm gonna make the assumption it's Super Secret Paladin because we're playing in Wild, and the only Paladin that I would normally play would be Super Secret. I guess you'd play anything because you could play Old Murkai, which is like fucking fantastic. So that's actually a cool deck that we could play. Whip out the Old Murkai, give it a good go. Feels good. Feels good. Quite a few things we've talked about this particular episode. Got the HOTS, got the subbies, got the free-to-play or the Wild, mix and mingle. So obviously it's going to be biased though, so whoever's watching the Wild series is going to want probably more Wild stuff, and whoever watched the free-to-play is going to want more free-to-play stuff. So asking in a Wild episode if they want free-to-play, probably not going to be the best thing, but maybe. We'll see. Apparently the Super Secret Paladin is having a really hard time. Oh man, he held every fucking card in his hand. That is not something we want to see. That is not something good. I got this hero portrait because one of our sweet fucking subscribers did all the work for basically us to get it. They allowed us to recruit them, and then they got their characters to, what was it? I think a 10 or a 20. And they just offered to do it, which was like the most fantastic thing ever. So we go double Mech Warper. I think that's the plan, right? But he has coin, which means he can coin Consecration. Should we play around? Like, if we go double Mech Warper and he coins Consecrations after we made this trade, we lose the game. So I don't want to lose the game. So we're not gonna do that. That is literally, but that pushes that's 12 damage, plus this is 15, plus this is 17. We win in 2 turns. But he could just do bad things to us. Really, really bad things. Awful things. Four-drop 7/7 after he's already played Outdoor Peacekeeper feels pretty nice. We definitely need to play these Zapometics. The longer it takes, the longer he has the Wild Pyromancer. Or the Consecration or Equality or Wild Pyromancer 2-spell combo. Alright, that makes sense. So, Maelstrom Portal looks pretty good. Quality hurts pretty bad. Bluegill Warrior hurts even worse. That was bad. We'll see what we get first. Okay. Alright. No more removal, please. I feel like he's gonna rip out that True Silver Champion or the Sledge Belcher. We have 2 burn. Top decked what? Right off the top. What'd you give me? What'd you give you?
I wonder.
Nothing good? Feels good, man. We can actually just Lightning Bolt Maelstrom, but we got a Maelstrom first. That's really bad. Alright, no Consecration for the love of God. Consecration, we concede and we go play ARAM. fucking Samida on the floor. You don't have consecration, we win. You do have consecration, you win. Dun 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 dun. Looks like he's playing Anyfin Paladin, obviously from the Bluegill. We already ran the equality. Please don't top deck the consecration. Please don't top deck the consecration. Why would you even think about it? If it's he must not have consecration, because you wouldn't have to think about it that fucking hard. We win this game if you don't have consecration. You lay that shit down on the floor, or you don't lay that shit down on the floor. You either lay it down or you don't lay it down. One of the two. All right, you don't got it. GG's. No fucking rees. So this is 6. This is 8. This is 11. This is 13. That's 14. This is 19. So GG's on the fucking rees. Thank you, Whirling Zip-O-Matics. Oh my god. All right, thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of the Wild Road to Legend. We're rank 10, so we're making our way down the ladder. We'll be seeing a lot of, well, it depends how much feedback we get, but if with this, I'm only gonna hit Legend and Wild if you guys actually want wild shit, right? I'm not gonna spend all my time doing this if there's not a lot of support behind it, because this whole series is based on what you guys asked me to do. So comments and all that good stuff are very much appreciated in regards to this, because the previous episodes aren't doing that well. And that's either because, first of all, it's either a new series and it just hasn't been kind of seen yet, or people just don't like it. It was just a very seldom few people just kept being loud about wanting to see Wild, and I listened to that. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next episode, of course. I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.